Hi Scorpios, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your February 2018 reading. I'm going to start with the first spread, which is a circle spread, and I'm going to pull the financial and career and finances energies. Then I will follow up with love and romance. Right now, I'm going to pull a word of prayer that we can refer to at the end of the reading for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Scorpio, please, for the month of February 2018. All right, so I already prayed over the cards, blessed them with my stones. I've laid out some one circle spread with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed, and I'm going to be clarifying these cards in this circle spread with the Gilded Tarot. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Scorpio with clearly defined messages regarding Scorpio's life path here on Earth at this time on into and through to the end of February 2018. Career and finance, Scorpio. All right, well, gosh, I'm getting a lot more personal stuff, and I guess it makes sense that a lot of people are doing things out of their home, and I do believe that when it comes to finances, it's also about home businesses. So we've got home here, we've got home in reverse, and we've got the devil. So something's going on at home that's not healthy. Pardon me. In your thoughts position, there's a coming together. Maybe you are hoping to come together with this person who had these addictions. Maybe they'll change. Maybe my home will turn right back side up and I can step into a new path. But I feel like Spirit is saying you've done enough in this path. With this business or this personal situation, you've gone full circle. You've now learned what you needed to know about you. Therefore, it's time to move ahead. That's in the first week and a half or two. Now the energies going into maybe the third week here, we have someone cleaning house, cleaning out your business space, cleaning out your business space at home, cleaning out maybe even home or thoughts. Trying to bring something together, trying to put a lot of energy into maybe what could be a little bit of a new beginning, but it seems like you're connecting and trying to work hard on an old path with someone that I don't feel has healed from their mental, emotional conflicts, whatever they are. So creatively, we have you guys feeling like you can change a situation, but you cannot. It's about more accepting a situation with someone who's just maybe even got air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and this night is racing in hardcore with bad words and harsh actions and etc. So it is time to creatively think about how to get out of Dodge. For whoever's energies I'm pulling now, if you want me to pull your direct energies, you can email me at josiek42@gmail.com. You can also check your rising and moon sign videos. So in your actions position, it's about educating yourself. What is it I need to learn? How do I get beyond where I'm at? How do I get moving in a new path? What kind of information do I need to research? And that's in your actions position. At the same time, Spirit is saying, when it comes to communication, take a moment to rest and relax. Take a moment to think about how much energy you put into a situation, circumstance, or person, and now think about how you're going to use that final sword. Are you going to fight in the same battle, or are you going to start and break away in your own new direction? Emotionally, you guys have got the slow and steady. Maybe you're tired of waiting with these emotions because someone's been manipulating you. It could be financially, it could be in a relationship. Subconsciously, I think you guys know that a decision has to be made. I think you guys know that you're at the end of a financial path. You can now lay down this path because you have, it's the end. You know, each path we choose, with a new person, a new job, a new department, a new division, a new pay, whatever it is, we only stay on that path up to the Ten of Wands, and then we get to move forward and make new decisions. So I do feel like in the beginning of this month, you guys are going to be making a lot of changes, contemplating moving, hearing about maybe other opportunities or offers via social media. You guys have some anxious energies, and you are contemplating moving to a bigger home or to a bigger business. I think you will come to clarity about a decision as soon as you educate yourself about what it is you need to know as you're moving forward in a brand new path. And you're going to make sudden changes to find yourself in a comfortable position. Yeah, in your practical day-to-day matters position, we have unexpected visitors. So here you are working on your trade, skill, talent, gift, place of employment, career, however it is, and look at the cobwebs. You guys are contemplating finishing up with one path and starting to move in a new direction. And new people are going to come in, and I think you guys are going to see an opportunity to leave someone or something behind quicker than you expect. So in your inner strengths position, you have the ability to let something fall apart that no longer needs to be there. It's dissipating. It doesn't belong. It's now time to grow something new. And you've been blessed with the abilities to use the Hanged Man energies to take your time a little bit, to look at things from every perspective, to come to a realization as you are taking the actions to rest and rejuvenate, to educate yourself about what you need to know in this path ahead. So in the beginning of the month, you're going to be with the sad embrace energies, where you're normally learning to release sad energies. You're having a hard time, but I think you're working at finding this new beginning all the way as soon as the first week. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor. The only thing holding you back is these concerns about someone who has air in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Someone who may be harsh with their words. Someone who may have come and gone quickly and then left heartache in their wake. Spirit's saying now it's time to adapt to a new path. And you have the energies of the Empress card, which is a major arcana, and Spirit is going to hear what it is you want to manifest moving forward, and they're going to assist you with doing so. So you are going to adapt to the changes, move forward in the next couple weeks, and see things more clearly. I just saw rescue in reverse. There's no rescue. You're rescuing yourself in the month of February. Now, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, there's movement. There's actually taking steps and moving forward. There's actually using the energies of the King of Wands available to set goals and meet and reach those goals, to climb into a position of authority where you know what this path looks like and how it's going to become, how it's going to go. Some of you may be moving towards someone who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo. New person, new place, new situation. Yes, so follow the Chariot card energies, realizing that a path is no longer serving you, and make new decisions when it comes to money, because there is a beautiful new opportunity ahead of you with the King of Coins. The Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, blessing. So some of you, I feel, are letting go of a non-constructive partnership with a person, business, however this applies. And at some point, you're going to see it clearly. You're going to move forward. You're going to let go. And you're going to move in a direction of great comfort, happiness, and joy. So however that applies. I'm going to now add the Romance Angel deck. So we're going to add some more energies here and go into the direction of love and romance. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Scorpio with clearly defined messages regarding their life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through to the end of February 2018. Scorpio. Yeah, you guys thought someone was your soulmate. And then things got turned upside down, and the person had some sort of an addiction, or wasn't a kind person, or you became addicted to them, and it affected maybe others around you. So depending on how that applies in your thoughts position or mental aspects, There's coming together, I feel, with someone new, or you coming together, hoping to come together with someone. But look at that. Yeah. This World card is heading back towards the devil. It's like you want to come together with that person, but Spirit's saying it's time to take back control of your thoughts. Okay? Somehow you guys have allowed yourself to get up into your thoughts. And they're saying it's time to free yourself, because you'll come together with someone as you move forward in a new path. So in your relationship sector, it is about cleaning house. It's about letting go of things that no longer serve you. It's about starting a new path in a new direction, especially when it comes to finances and career. Some of you may meet someone when you decide a new path on finances and career if you're single. So that is a good thing to be focusing on in February. In your creative aspects position, some feel like you cannot see the path before you. You don't have control over the path before you. That this person who's a jerk is, you don't know how to go around that person. Oh gosh darn it. And for some of you, the situation involves marriage. Someone in a marriage isn't being very nice to a Scorpio, because maybe they have an addiction. Know that you will be able to free yourself. The energies are available. You just have to get clear about how you're going to financially prepare. In your actions position, it's about educating yourself. As you're waiting patiently, as you're observing, get passionate about a new direction. In your emotional aspects position, we spoke of things moving slowly, but really it was in reverse, and they were moving quicker than they should with someone who is a manipulator. And you guys were receiving the energy, or will be receiving the energies in February of codependency. So this is being addicted to a person, place, or thing. Maybe this person you're addicted to is married, or you were married to them before, and you're hoping for something to change. But it's time to let go and to know that we are all to walk in our own path independently. Even when we're with someone, it's okay to be who we are independently. So subconsciously, some of you are like, I'm done with this path. It's been long, it's been difficult, and I'm going to come to a point now where I'm going to make and take a chance. Now, this new chance could be this new direction in finance and career. It could be that you're cleaning up where you're at now, and you're starting a new job in a new direction, and you're meeting new people. Subconsciously, some of you think, you know what, I might meet my soulmate and be able to turn the home card right side up and be able to maybe even marry someone as I move ahead. So this is definitely for a single person. Or this is a married person just thinking about moving ahead financially. In your creative day-to-day positions, it's about people coming in and maybe surprising you while you're busy doing something at work. And it could be a very strong, true love for somebody. So if somebody has just made a lot of changes and decided to move towards a business, I do see that there is, or could very well be, a romantic attraction available in the path of this new direction after you make the sudden choices necessary at the end of the month and get resettled and start something new. Maybe 7 weeks from now, 5 to 7, there is true love energy there. It's above soulmate and it's above wedding. So someone may get engaged in February to someone new. If you can work through with these energies available, the coming apart energy, looking at things from every perspective, coming to an understanding that if something comes apart, well, so it is meant to be. You know, our path is already written. Spirit just experiences or just observes us to see how we handle the path that we are on. So know that great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and you won't know what those steps are in February because some of you are having to pack up and move away from a situation, business, or person who has caused heartache in your path. But now it's time to express your love, and now it's time to manifest a new beginning. Now it's time to become, what's the word I'm trying to think? acclimated to your environment. As you are manifesting this environment, you are growing into what it is that started out as a mirage, but then you manifested it with the Empress energies. By the end of February, going into March, there is movement and there is connection. This is you setting your goals, meeting new people, and maybe even having to make a decision with someone who seems like they could be the one. Stay optimistic, but pay attention to red flags, especially if you have children involved and you have not yet released an ex. Okay, those things need to be done first. So if you watch a video and you say, well, none of that happened for me, then, well, did you release the ex? Well, no, we're still working on da-da-da-da. Well, Spirit is going to say they're not going to bring someone into a situation that's got all kinds of stuff going on. They wouldn't bless a beautiful person into your life until you are ready for that person to come in. So everything happens for a reason. Right now, I feel a lot of anxiety from you guys, and that anxiety is pushing for you to make a change. That change could involve moving somewhere else because of something or someone you connect with that is, internet related. It could be that you make a change to your home and move into a bigger home. And that involves ending something. Something ends quickly when you move. And this could be, I feel, you guys choosing to bring something to an end so you can settle comfortably in a caring, giving, loving atmosphere. Not have to deal with someone's energies who are very immature and manipulative. So I don't know if that's a child someone's dealing with or an ex that someone's dealing with, but yeah. Someone that maybe you guys thought you could come together with again or for the first time and found out that they were not your soulmate. All right, but I think when you step into this new path, for those of you who are single, you're going to find your soulmate, and they're going to be a very giving, caring person who's going to be very tender and gentle, probably opposite of what you experienced. Now, I just shuffled the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and they are confirming that divine timing is at work. Know that divine timing takes a while. In the meantime, it's about taking care of what you have control over in your path, and that is figuring out finances, where you're going to live, how you want to live, and taking the steps to get yourself settled for whoever that was. Because then you can get rid of your anxiety, you can get rid of old things, you can get rid of old locations, people, places, environments, circumstances, and thoughts, so that you can bring something to a quick ending and find comfort on the other side. Look at that. I pulled a card from the Universal Love Healing Oracle card deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. This is a new one, so I'm going to read it from the book, but you guys can learn right along with me. I love this deck. It is very beautiful. It may feel like you're being thrust into unfamiliar territory by forces beyond your control, and yet it is through the events currently unfolding that your true nature emerges. You tap into new reserves of power, confidence, and wisdom. What starts off as a daunting and challenging change, and then another one, and so on, after a while, all starts to slip into place easily. The end result is a stronger, more confident you. So meditate on who and what and how you want the path to be ahead, and only on the things that you can control, because we can't control how others are going to make their decisions and choose in their own path. So to close, I'm pulling from, well, your word of prayer, because we didn't take too long with this one. That was pretty clear and to the point. You guys received caring, and I'm going to see if I can get this to focus. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, about others, and the world. Now I'm going to read from the book because I like how these are written. It's not that I don't know what the card means. I see it all the time. It just means that I like to give kudos to the person who created them and wrote the book. Mother Mary sends you this card as a reminder that she cares deeply for you and your family. Although you may sometimes feel alone, you are definitely watched over and protected. When life is stressful, though, as it has been lately for you, you may not feel the Blessed Mother's loving presence. So view this card when you need to know that divine love is here for you. This card also asks you to keep your heart open and to continue to care for others, even though you may feel unappreciated or used. Remember that your spiritual path is to be loving and helpful, not to change others. However, you don't need to, nor should you, stay in an abusive or toxic situation or relationship. You can care for someone from afar. Most importantly, care for yourself, dear one. Take time for you and attend to the things that are important for your health, for your happiness, and for your well-being. Wow. So this is, and has been for a few different signs, a time to really get out of anxiety, to really focus on this new path of connecting with others, of planting ourselves in a path with a person, place, environment, circumstance, and to really start to get focused on what it is we want to manifest, and to get quiet and look for those answers. I'm going to bring in some more messages since it's only been 20 minutes. And I'm going to ask for spiritual guidance from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Okay. So yeah, you guys are climbing to a higher level financially, spiritually, when it comes to your own knowledge about your own soul path. In your mental aspects position, you are thinking about partnerships. In your relationship sector, there are financial and material changes that are having to take place. And with a number 5, it's not the most fun energy, but through this process, you guys will be able to receive your energy of wisdom. The High Priest is looking at your life story and is congratulating you for making it through a very difficult path. And coming out on the other side, he knows that with this wisdom energy, you can now see the big picture more clearly. So in your actions position, Spirit is confirming for you that you will triumph as you move ahead in a new direction on a new spiritual path. Emotionally, you're going to appreciate the recognition and reward that you receive because you have grown from an experience and are able to take control by letting go of those who don't serve you, by letting go of those who cause anxiety in your life. Subconsciously, there is a bit of a waiting game. You guys have been waiting for something to change when it comes to financial and material concerns. Know that you have planted your seeds, and they have taken sprout, and that slowly but surely, as you tend to this tree, it is growing into what is meant to be for you. There is a beautiful path just starting to be born ahead of you. Now, in your practical day-to-day matters position, you guys, some of you, not all of you, I did see changes and moving, and now I am believing through this energy as well that positive movement forward could very well involve a move of house, a move of business, a move to a different location in general. And that's because you've reached some sort of wisdom within. Now, in your inner strengths position, you guys have the ability in February 2018 to look back at your own life story, to look at how far you've come and what you've learned and who you've become because of the difficult lessons that you had to experience. You can now, that you're stepping into a higher level spiritually, write this chapter and do so in a way where you are aware, where you know you are leading through your actions your path towards triumph. Yep, there's new beginnings in the first week and a half or two, and it has to do with partnerships and contracts. There's plenty of material prosperity, but there will be some sort of energies of conflict and defeat. I think that has to do with letting go, and some of you guys may be letting go and going through something very quickly, and I think that's why it kind of throws you off a little bit. In the next, by the 3rd or 4th week of February, you're breaking through to the other side on a brand new path. You are cutting away and starting a path that you hadn't experienced before in your life, which can be a little bit fearful, but at the same time, with the double-edged sword, you're able to cut away from old experiences, people, places, circumstances, situations, and ways of thinking. So, Spirit's saying, do not worry. You will achieve victory and success in whatever that way you've been hoping lately. You have the power card energies of the Elder and the Lion, who set a goal, and they conquer everything between themselves and their prey until they achieve what they set out to accomplish. So with the transformation card, this is an inner transformation. This is a process. This is a big step for someone. And I'm going to bring in the Wisdom of the House of Night deck to close and to clarify. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Scorpio with clearly defined messages regarding Scorpio's life path here on Earth at this time, and any spiritual guidance you can provide for February 2018. Yep. Someone was in denial, and what you're learning, how you get to this new level spiritually, is the truth. You're getting to your own truth of the situation. That what you thought in your mental aspects position was going to be good when it came to partnership and alliances, you deceived yourself. Probably by being with someone who's deceitful. In your relationship sector, we have financial and material changes. And Spirit saying, focus on your own individuality. You will be able to succeed and prosper in your new path. Take all of the wisdom you have at this time and look at the big picture. In how can you creatively bring yourself away from chaos that was caused through your denial. In your actions position, we've got fulfillment and triumph. So your actions can lead you towards brand new fulfillment and triumph. Spirit is saying this new path ahead is exactly what was meant to be for you. Now, in your emotional aspects position, there's recognition, reward, success, and Spirit is already saying congratulations for applying your wisdom and for taking the action steps to find fulfillment in your path and triumph with by standing your goals. Standing your boundaries, standing strong. All right, so in the subconscious, we've got something feeling like it's waiting for a long time, and in that meantime, Spirit's saying, once you recognize by observing that you've been in denial about a person who is deceptive, you can then take a very strong oath with yourself never to fall into that path again, because that path was full of chaos. But, you know, it taught you a lot about yourself. That's how you received wisdom. So in your practical day-to-day matters position, we have someone taking a trip, positive movement forward, leaving that which we thought that which we were in denial of in the past, along with the chaos tied to it. So somehow you became disobedient to your own rules and regulations and boundaries. You ended up with a blindfold on, swinging your sword in the dark, and your balance came off. So it's now is the time to recognize, well, to take off the blindfold and to restructure where your boundaries are going to lie with people, places, circumstances, and situations. As you sit in solitude, you will have the inner strength abilities to be able to deal with some sort of cycles. Okay, we all have them. A cycle is something that we've done over and over again, only to end up with the same unfulfilling results. Once we can identify what the cycles are, we can come out of denial and we can start to do something differently, which is to move in a new path and a new direction. Some of you want these new beginnings because you're focused on some sort of prosperity that maybe a person has, and you're trying to have the spiritual strength, but you're going to come into a realization and awareness that someone was causing you to be and feel disrupted all the way down to your soul. That a doorway you were trying so badly to enter was blocked by cement, and that it is forbidden at this time, and probably for a very long time. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, with that conflict and defeat, somebody's going to come to the realization with their wisdom that they were only seeing a small piece of a big puzzle. Therefore, they're going to feel some energies of conflict and defeat, but I feel like Spirit's coming in to save the day. I really feel like something's going to happen quickly. It could be as soon as the next 3-4 weeks, as long as you guys know what it is you are setting yourselves in the direction of. You will be able to rejoice in celebration, and then you can start your path anew. Then you can start setting these goals towards victory and success by the end of February, going into the middle of March. There are massive energies of lust here that are going to try and stand in your path, but Spirit's saying to let go. Now is the time to become honest with yourself. And the High Priestess of water is being sent forward to help you when it comes to your emotions. The lesson has been a lot about loyalty. Yes, you may have been loyal to someone else, but were you loyal to yourself first? Some of you are going to feel like, well, if I leave this path behind and I move forward in a path I've never been in, I'm going to have a lot of fear. What if it's complicated? Well, with the moon there, it's shining on the path ahead of you. Spirit's saying the moon represents hope, and without hope, you'd be completely lost. Take your time and wait for clarity. That's when the wisdom will come. Yeah, if someone's rigid, do you really want to move in with them? Do you really want to snuggle up with someone who is only full of lust and has nothing else to offer? Because that's what I'm feeling. You guys are going to figure out about someone who may have represented themselves, but also maybe that we talked ourselves into believing. It's almost like someone here was representing their thoughts of someone to themselves, but that they built a little bit of fantasy in their head about a situation, circumstance, however it applies. And I do see a big building in your future. I see you guys making big changes when it comes to maybe big business and finding something that is just more comfortable and content and cuddly and lovable and happy. So I do feel like someone who's single, once they get beyond whatever this is that they've allowed to disrupt their life path here and cause them this anxiety, you will find comfort as soon as you let someone go and move forward into this new path, this new beginning, even if it involves moving to a completely different location. So thank you again for stopping by my channel. I hope to hear from you soon at my email, josiek42@gmail.com. Take care. Have a great February, and God bless.